God. So why did God create the tree and put it at the garden and then tell them that the day that you will eat of this tree, you will surely die? What he was trying to tell them is, you know what? The day that you will eat of this tree, you will surely die. But the death that he was talking about, could it be, I'm just admitting it to you, could it be that the death he was talking about was not the death, the death to the flesh? Could it be that he was talking about the death that Paul was talking about in Romans 8, saying that to be carnally minded is life? To be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life. That whosoever seeks to keep his own life will lose it. And he says that we need to die to self. And he says that I die to myself daily. Could it be that the point of the tree being put at the garden and Jesus saying to them that the day that you will eat of this fruit you will surely die was to mean that you will die to yourself so that I can be revealed in you? Because the point is not you walking on water. The point is me being a savior. So he allowed man to eat the tree in the garden, then he allowed them to fail. But notice this, even before man ate of the tree, even before God created the man, he entered into covenant with his son, agreeing that the Lamb of God was slain before the foundations of the earth were laid. So that before the foundations of the world were laid, the Lamb of God was already dead. The price was already paid for that mistake, because the point is not you walking on water, the point is me being a savior. So he allowed them to fail, to fall into sin, and he kicked them out of his presence. I know that it was his plan, because he said that the day you will eat of this tree, you will surely die, but they did die when they ate that fruit. The Bible says that he lived another 999 years, and then he died. But the word must, the word that he used, that the day you shall eat of this fruit, you will surely die, it means that you must instantly, immediately die. Praise God. But if you don't die to yourself, then your self-righteousness will be greater than his righteousness. So if you never failed, if man never failed, then our righteousness will be out of our obedience. But God is bigger than that. The point is not you walking on water. The point is him being a savior. So he allowed the man to fall so that he can be revealed. Praise the name of the living God. Amen. So he kicked them out of the garden. But because God wanted to show off, he took his sweet time. He could have saved us in a second. Instead, he sent a child. That's my favorite song. Here's from Scissors. You can check it out, verse 3. Hallelujah. Sequoia. Hallelujah. Praise God. He could have snapped his fingers, the man could have been saved. What was the point of him allowing man to go all through the chaos, through the trouble, the tongues being changed, people falling, people dying, and all those things? Why did he allow all that to happen? Because he wanted to be known. You don't know somebody until you live with them. Praise God. Amen. See, people have a tendency to like your gifts, but they don't like you. People can like you as long as you're serving them, not when they're serving you. Praise God. Amen. Now we're talking, hey man, this is my friend, man, me, I love Bahat. You don't know Bahat. Probably all you need is to stay with that guy for 1 week and you will hate him for the rest of your life. You don't know him. People love the gift. For all those of you who think you want to marry a pastor or a celebrity, pastors are not pastors preaching every day. Hallelujah. Praise God. Amen. Hallelujah. They're like Justin Bieber. You don't know him. Probably he snores at night or he sleeps with his eyes open. You don't know. Praise God. But the reason why he allowed man to go through the process, every situation was for God to be revealed. But the question that I want to ask is, why does Jesus say that the birds of the foxes have holes and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man does not have a place to lay his head? And then he tells them to follow him. That was his recruiting statement. You come to his company, you say, Jesus, I want to work for you. I've seen you walking on water, performing all these miracles, and then Jesus looks at you and he tells you, hey, yo, that is good. But I don't have an insurance. So that means if you come in, you're coming in. I don't have a place to lay my head. I don't have a place to stay. We just freestyle. Walk, man. Praise God. How many people have followed a Jesus like that? See, most of us want the cute Jesus. The performing miracles Jesus. But after performing miracles, you'll be tired. Where will you sleep? And this guy does not have a place to lay his head. That I may know him and the power of his resurrection and share in the fellowship of his suffering. Because if you are to know me, and if you are going to be with me, you have to be with me at my glory and you have to be with me at my pitfall. When I am high, you have to be with me. When I am low, you have to stick with me. It doesn't matter where I am as long as you are sticking with me. If you love me, you will stay with me through the thick and thin. The Son of Man does not have a place to lay his head. The point is not you walking on water. Think being a savior. The reason why he said that it is because he was not really accepted. And before that, if you read, he says that a prophet does not have respect or does not have honor from his own people because his own people are familiar with him. Now, when we read from the story where the Ark of the Covenant was being brought from the house of Abinadab, there is a guy who was called, what was his name? Now, the one who tried to help the Ark, what was his name? Uzzah. Uzzah was the son of Abinadab, and he grew around the Ark. So when the ark was shaking and it looked like it was falling, he tried to support the ark because he became familiar with the presence of God. And God struck him to death because the point is not you walking on water. How can you try to save a savior? Praise God. Amen. Hallelujah. Praise God. Have you ever thought of how many times you've tried to God? Father, you don't know. Father, this one I know. My spirit is setting you up with this one. I am strong. Father, if you give me this one, I will never ask you for anything else in my life. Praise God. The point is not you walking on water. The point is him being a savior. Praise the name of the living God. He says that the foxes have holes. They have a safe place. They have a safe place where they can go to. See, I don't care if I go to someone's house and they mistreat me as long as I have my own place. But if I go and get mistreated and I don't have a place to go, it will hurt. Praise God. Amen. Foxes have holes that when they are threatened, they can run back there. But the Son of Man does not have a place to lay his head. And Jesus is telling them to follow him in that moment. What he's telling them is, I want you to get out of your comfort zone. You have been comfortable for so long. I want you to leave everything behind, step out of your comfort zone, risk everything, and follow me. Praise God. Have you ever risked everything for your life? Have you ever risked anything in your life for what you love? See, I like how they do it in America, or at least how I see it in the movies. I don't know if that is how it works in real life. But you will see a person leaving everything behind, going to Hollywood, and they're starting from scratch, working on something that they're not sure whether it will work or not. But somehow it always works out in the end because it's a movie, you know. But it has to make you feel good. But you have to live it if you believe in something and if you really put your life into everything. As long as you have an insurance policy, you have not given your life up. As long as you have a place to fall back on when the plan of God does not work, you have not given up yourself to the presence of God. As long as you have a way out when God's way does not work, then you have not given up yourself. Praise the name of the living God. What he's telling you is you need to step out of your comfort zone. Step out of that place where you're feeling safe. And I want you to trust to walk with me and follow my presence. Praise the name of the living God. Amen. Birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man does not have a place to rest his head. Birds of the air have nests, a cozy place they have created for themselves. They have made it for their own comfort to suit them. So you will never see a bird fly so far away from its nest. A fox will never run so far from its home. Because in case trouble comes, I can always run back to my home. But I am scared that we as believers have our own holes around us when we are following God. Hallelujah. Because you come into the presence of God carrying your hole. So you come into it like it is therapy. In case it doesn't work out for me, I have a guy who's going to make me feel better. In case it doesn't work out for me, I can go back to the club and drink some shot and just enjoy myself because I have a place where I can run to. What he's telling you is you need to leave that comfort zone. So I have a guy that I know he can take care of me in case God doesn't come through for me. You need to leave that hole. God is telling you, for you to qualify for my presence, you need to surrender everything else and leave it behind so that you can follow me. Praise the name of the living God. It is time for us to lay down everything and every weight and every sin that so easily entangles us so that we can acquire the manifest presence of God. The reason why the presence of God is hindered, it is because of the presence of sin. The reason why he could not come to and help the children of Israel as we read when we were praying is because they had covered themselves with ornaments and things that they glorified themselves with. But until they stripped themselves naked of everything that they call glory, that is when God could come to their rescue. What God is trying to say is you need to give up everything that you value. You need to give up the things that you can always run back to and follow me so that my will becomes supreme over your life. Praise the name of the living God. I'm trying to wind up to rush and finish because of time. I have so much to say, but I will say it somewhere else. Praise the name of the living God. You're still with me. So, we have all the years of our lives until we are old and we have children. They come to the city and we bless them. Amen. Probably they will have their own ministry because you'll be old and not cold anymore. Praise God. We are getting there. Now look at me digressing. I'm sorry, but I'm just having a good time. The presence of God. The presence of God. Everything that God did was to try and show us the importance of His presence. That when Adam and Eve fell into sin, the presence of God, they had the voice of God coming, and the presence of God was coming, the face, panim in Hebrew, the face of God, when they tried to hide from the face of God because they thought that the face of God was going to kill them. Let me tell you the lies of the enemy. The lies of the devil are like that. They will tell you that hide yourself from God because you're too nasty to come into His house. But God created a situation for revelation, and He chose people who are so messed up so that you can look at them and say, I am not going to hide from this God. As a matter of fact, when I am broken, that is when I can show in front of this God. Because if this God could help David, if this God could help this man who killed somebody's husband and slept with their wife, I've not killed anyone's husband. Praise the name of the living God. I've not slept with anybody's wife. Hallelujah. I don't know. I've not slept with anybody's wife, and I've not killed anybody's husband. Praise the name. If my mistake can be no matter how bad it is, then His presence can cover me. Because if it could cover Adam and Eve, it can surely cover me. The best place that you can run back to when you're broken, the best place that you can run back to when you're in sin, the best place that you can run back to when you're feeling guilty and you feel like you have shame is to the presence of God. Because it is the presence of God that can restore you. But what the devil wants you to think is that the presence of God is going to kill you. God is not about to kill you. He loves you so that He killed His Son so that He doesn't have to kill you. Praise the name of the living God. He killed His Son so that He doesn't have to kill you. He punished His Son so that you don't have to be punished. Every situation was for Him to show you Himself so that you can know the person that you believe in. You want to know this God that you believe in? This is the same God. This is the act, the safe place where we can run back to. Praise the name of the living God. But yet He says that He's looking for a place to lay His head. You remember the time of Noah? Remember the time of Noah? When Noah was in the ark, and then he sent a dove, and the dove went out. He sent the dove for it to go and check. He sent a raven first. The raven came back because there was still water in the field, so there was no place for the bird to rest. Then he sent a dove. The dove went, and after 7 days, it came back, and it didn't have anything because there was still water. After another 7 days, he sent the dove. The dove went out. It came back with an olive branch in its mouth to show that the land was now open. The water had gone down. But another time, he sent the dove, but the dove never came back. The dove went to another ark. The dove passed through Genesis, Exodus, it went through Leviticus and Numbers, it went through the Old Testament, it slipped into the New Testament, and went to where John the Baptist was standing in the water, and the dove came and rested on the shoulders of Jesus, because that was another act, that when the storms rise, there is a place where you can run to, and you will be safe and secure. That act is called Jesus Christ. So I don't care how your situation is messed up, run back to this act, and this act will sustain you. That is where you need to be. Praise the name of the living God. Amen. Praise the name of the living God. Amen. That through Genesis, after Adam and Eve, through the time of Noah, through the time of Abraham, God was just showing His presence to show them that even even when your enemies come up against you, I am going to consume them with water because I am your God. And when you're lost and you don't have a place, you don't have your way, you don't know where to invest, you don't know what course to study, I can be your pillar of fire by night and be your pillar of cloud by day. He passed through the story of Moses, went to the story of Joseph, that when your brothers try to send you out, that I am going to protect you on the way, that when Potiphar's wife tries to bring you down, I am going to give you the sanity to run. Listen to this guy. The presence of God, after he went to the prison, he was able to lift him up, not for himself, but so that the people who sold him out could have an ark where they can run back to. All that God was trying to show them that the point is not you walking on water. Joseph, the point is not about you getting to your place of power. The point is about me sending the children of Israel, using you because I am their safe place. Then he passed through the story of Joseph, went to the story of Jacob, and Jacob, who was called a liar, he was called a conman, he was called everything, but really all that Joseph was a good businessman. That is what he was. If today I sold you a bottle of water for 20,000, I have not lied to you. I have not conned you. You have made a bad investment. So for him to trade a bowl of soup with the birthright of Esau is really not being a conman, it's business. Don't let the player hit the game. Praise God. But even after we called him a liar, and we called him a cheat, and we called him all that we could call him, still God met this man when he was running away from his own brother who wanted to kill him, and he didn't even have a place to rest his head. He took a stone and he put it as his pillow to lay his head on a stone, and then there he had a dream, and he saw angels descending and ascending, and he said, surely the presence of God is in this place. As if that is not enough, God came down as an angel, and they began to wrestle with him, and after they wrestled with him, the presence of God changed his name. The devil doesn't want you to get to the presence of God because he knows that the day you get into the presence of God, your name is going to be changed. The devil is okay with you being called a horrible person. Praise God. Amen. A horrible person. The devil is okay with you being called that because he knows when you get into the presence of God, your name is going to be changed into a saint. He knows that you can be called broke now, but when you get into the presence of God, then that presence, you're going to be changed your name, and your name is going to be prosperous. He knows that if you get into the presence of God, that your family's name is going to change. They called you beggars, they called you liars, but when you get into that presence, there is no way you're coming out with the same name that you went in there with. God is able to vindicate you. All you need to do is get into his presence. Praise the name of the living God. Amen. The same way the presence of God was with Jacob, it is the same way the presence of God was with Esau, who didn't get the blessing that Jacob got, but he got a provision. But the provision was able to sustain him because he had God. Now the time we are meeting together, Jacob said, all this is to find favor with you. He said, keep it, my brother, I have more than enough for myself. Praise the name of the living God. Then we passed from the story of Esau and Jacob, went to the story of Samson, went to the story of Esther, went to all those stories so that a manifestation, so that you can see who this God that we serve is. This is the God who could take a woman called Esther, who married a dictator to get his own people saved. That is the kind of God that we serve. That even though Esther might have been nothing, and Nicodemus might have been nothing, but because they had the presence of God with them, because she fasted and she acquired the presence of God, she entered into the house of king, and every enemy that rose up against them was destroyed because of the presence of God. God was trying to show us who he is. If man never eats from the tree, we would have never known God like this. Praise the name of the living God. Amen. So the story continues. It passed through the story, it passed through the story of Esther, it passed through the story of Lazarus, and everyone else that was in the Bible, and it came to a virgin called Mary. I'm going somewhere with this, somewhere so beautiful. You guys are going to be happy and amazing. After we finish this, I'm done. Actually, I'm done. I promise you. We'll just start packaging your offering. I'm done. We are going to go. Can we go to some nice place right now? Can we just have some dessert, some nice things that we're going to smile about? Praise God. You know, you all didn't like the greens and the vegetables and all that, but I'm sure you're going to like the cake and the ice cream. Hallelujah. So it was. This man was now born of a virgin woman called Mary, Jesus, the Son of Man, who was so God that it was hard for them to believe that he was man, and yet he was so man, it was hard for them to believe that he was God. He was so man that he had an attitude with his mother. But yet he was so good that after he got done having an attitude with his mother, he told them, bring the pot and turn water into wine. He was so mad that when Lazarus died, he cried. But he was so good that after he was done crying, he said, Lazarus, come forth. He was so mad that he felt sorry for the 5,000 people who were hungry. But he was so good that he was able to feed them with a small kid's breakfast. He was so God. It was hard for them to believe he was a man. But it was so mad, it was hard for them to believe that he was God. And because it was hard for them to believe that he was God, they got familiar with him. Yeah. And he said, all he can do is heal a few sick people there and raise some dead over there. But he couldn't really do much in their lives because foxes have holes, birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man does not have a place to rest his head. They got so familiar with him, they took him to the cross. He was God, but they didn't know that he was God. They mocked him, they laughed at him. Kind of like the same way God shows up in our lives and we don't know it is God. Can I ask you a very serious question? Do you believe that John the Baptist was a prophet? Called by God. John the Baptist. You believe? Who believes John the Baptist was a prophet of God, anointed by God himself? If you believe that John the Baptist was a prophet of God, yeah. It's not a trick question, it's really just the Bible says that this man was staying in the wilderness wearing a leopard skin with beards, proclaiming Jesus is coming. A person they didn't know about. If it was you in those days, would you have believed that this man was a prophet of God? He stays in the wilderness. I look at Josh. Atakula kwa hiyo mikono. Na akona ndevu. Na anasema prepare the way. If it was us, we would have taken over that. The same way, listen. The same way you belittle John is the same way they belittle Jesus. Because they say we know him is a carpenter's son. We know his brothers and his sisters. What does he talk about? He is God. He's just an ordinary man. It is like me proclaiming I am the Son of God. I was born of a virgin woman, conceived by the power of the Holy Spirit. And he doubted. And that Jesus is still looking for a place to lay his head. Because the same way they got familiar with him then is the same way we have become familiar with him now. That, how did the Sazawati to an attack? A whole big person falling on the ground and rolling like these people are mad. I knew. You only pay. See, this is the generation that knows God too much that we can tell when it is not God. That is not God. Who qualified you to define the limit? And God has a way of revealing himself in the things that you don't believe he can reveal himself to. Show me a person that you will never think God will reveal himself to. And that is the person that God will choose to ashame you. Yeah. He uses the foolish to ashame the wise. Yes. He will anoint a person that you can look back and say, guys, that one. Some of the people who have known me since Kitambo, like Betty, asked her questions, she will tell me. All our friends during those days, they usually say, guys, come on. Of all the people I want to use. No, it's not like that. It's that bad. Praise God. But the Son of Man is looking for a place to lay his head. This is where I was going. This is where I was going. That the people, the world has become too familiar with him. That we come into the presence of God that we don't even notice when he shows up. And when he shows up, we try to limit him because we have time, we have a place to be. You can't sing for that long. You know what? Because I have other things to do. We came here to do other things. Why are you singing for so long? When it is the presence of God revealing and manifesting himself, that we have now nailed the presence of God to a cross of time, to a cross of process, to a cross of procedure, to a process of how things are supposed to be done, to a process of that you have to sing worship and then preach and then do what? Who said we can't just come and have a worship service and be filled with the Holy Ghost and our lives be transformed and go home? You see, these traditions that we are creating is what is hindering the presence of God. Sometimes we have become too familiar with the presence of God that we don't even notice when it shows up. Tell me why. Two people can enter into one service. One of them walks out healed and another one walks out the same way they walked in. The difference is not with the presence of God. The difference is with the perception and the acceptance of the presence of God. Because someone else is too familiar with him. Someone else is like, I have never seen God in this dimension before. So I am laying everything so that I can be filled with him and their lives get changed. I came to speak to people who are saying that I'm tired of living an ordinary life. And all I want is to be consumed in the presence of God. See, the Bible says that you need to magnify him. Magnifying God is not you making God bigger. It is you making your perception of God bigger. So that in every situation when you look at God, you're looking at him through the lens of a magnified God. The God that I look at is the God I saw in Genesis. I saw him all the way through to Revelation. So when I speak of this God, I speak of a God that has power. I speak of a God that can change. Show me a situation that God didn't walk through in the Bible, and I will tell you that he's not able. But show me all the things that he's done, and I will tell you, for this God, I will lay down my own life. I will lay down everything that I have. I will give up my house. I will give up this ministry as long as I get into that presence. I did come because I wanted people to know me. I started ministry because I wanted to know him. I don't preach because I want people to hear me. I preach because I want him to know. I want to know him. That is what I want to do with my life. I don't know about you, but I want people who are saying that we are tired of the ordinary. We are going to the supernatural because we know that the God that was is the God that still is. Is the God that still is. I'm tired of us belittling our God. So we think he can heal other people, but he can't heal us. We think he can raise the dead, but not through us. God is moving around looking for a place to lay his head. The last manifestation of the presence of God is not through a bush. It is not through the pillar of fire. It is not as the fourth man in the furnace of fire. The last manifestation of God is not even as the Son of Man nailed on the cross. The last manifestation of God is the Christ in you, the hope of glory. The last manifestation of God is you. The last manifestation of God is God's resident presence in you, working through you. That is what God wanted to do. And all he's looking for is people who are going to say that I am giving up a life of sin. I am giving up a life of an ordinary living. I'm giving up a popular life. And I am giving myself to you so that your spirit can walk through me. The Son of Man is looking for a place to lay his head because people got too familiar with him. So he called the 12 and he said, I'm going to lay my hands on you and then I am going to be revealed through you. Show me a man and I will show you a potential of God's manifestation. You say you need God, but God doesn't come down and provide for people. He uses people.